Ooh, shiny.
So Kreepers,
What's up?
and I are here to find out what are the best and the worst golden skins. We'll start with...
Your waifu is trash.
It was one of the first few golden skins that came out. They have the perfect balance of things that I'm always saying on the golden skins. The little edges of the tissues are gold, the rest is black, which makes sense. If you go to look, for example, at Leon, everything is gold, which is weird. Or Kinessa, exactly, right? Even the weapons look really cool with that little spiral rainbow on the edge of the weapon. I would actually put it as my precious.
I love it.
Man, I'm great.
What's up with those eyes? He looks like...
Yeah, it does. What the?
I do like how they made the gun shine. It's white and pearl, so I think it's good as gold.
Yeah.
Despite being slightly weird.
The primals grace me.
Makoa.
Still would go as good as gold because I feel like it's too much gold. I don't know, like I look at the shell. While Ruckus has too much black, he has little black. It's not bad, but it could be better.
Also, think about this. What's the one phrase every tank is afraid of?
Behold the dragon's balls.
And what does Drogos like the most?
Gold.
So having all that gold exposed on your shell will attract all the hungry Drogoses to you.
If there's a Drogos on the enemy team, make sure you go with the default skin.
That's a pro tip here from 2 pro Paladins players.
Yeah.
Never surrender.
Her skin looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the metal is gold, which is what it should be.
Yes.
And when it's like tissue, it's the black. It has a lot of gold indeed, but it looks good because that's her armor, it's metal, right? So it makes sense.
Yes.
They also changed the color of her hair. There's just one tiny detail. There's 2 different colors of her hair on her default, and they didn't do it on the golden skin.
And also the weapon, like inside, you can see that bluish light coming from the inside of the weapon.
It looks good. They could have used that color on the hair maybe, I would guess.
Shiny.
It's party time!
When you check the turret, it's kind of fragmented or something.
Yes, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool and a bug at the same time, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm supposing that's a bug, but it looks really good. I actually
My
like
man,
it.
there are no bags in Paladins. There's only features. What are you talking
Only
about?
features.
Yes. His weapon, look at the crystal. It has different colors. It looks so beautiful compared to the default crystal. Myrick is still top waifu of the realm.
Yeah, no, definitely. He'll be the only one on my precious almost. No, I'm joking.
Making gains.
I don't know, it seems like he's a little bit more pale on his metal and everything. I don't know, maybe didn't took the same polishing treatment. You can barely see the difference between the gold and the skin.
His default skin is kinda outdated. The golden does look more modern, but doesn't really bring anything cool to the table.
Yeah, I like the bullets that he has on the shotgun though. It kind of fails on the rest. But yeah, you know, shiny is still good for him.
Death like awaits, y'all.
Andrew has a story. As soon as he came out, the cursed arm, the veins were not the color that it was right now. They were green. And I did a video complaining about it, saying that it did not make sense, and people were saying,
oh, but you know, it's lore related.
the gold skins are not lore related, believe it or not. The golden skins are just as a mastery, as a reward. You played with them and you're showing it off. And so they did ended up changing it, so its hand is like white purplish now.
Yeah, I'm really glad they changed that.
The weapon, when they came out with the VIP store, it was kind of more black than it is right now. It's
Oh, yeah,
so
I like
would
it.
put this one up there on my precious actually.
I grow in might.
His base skin, it looks dated, which hurts me because when I just joined the game like 4 years ago, Lex used to be my main. The golden skin, on the other hand, it looks way more modern. And also, that gold and black on the gun makes them look so cool.
They look amazing. But there's just one flaw to the skin. The symbol that he has on his shoulder, it's all gold. You barely see it. And his tissue of the cape that goes to the legs, it could have been black and just have the golden edges.
Yeah, if they made that cape black, that will highlight his breastplate.
Yeah, I wonder how it would look if it had white hair. Because you don't see that a lot of white or purplish around his skin, so at least like on the hair it would pop up a little bit.
What is this?
What the... Just why?
I don't understand.
What is this tasteless huge chunk of gold? There were so many possible ways of making this skin interesting. This skin is a rework ASAP.
The team suffers.
This one is okayish. What throws me off is that the gun effect does not match the color of the galaxy on his left hand.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
As a former Mave main, I was really excited for this skin when it came out. But then it did the exact same mistake as I said before about the cape. It all looks shiny if it is metal, which is not. The crystal in the back looks okay, maybe a little bit too shiny. It almost seems white if you look directly at it. I like how they put the white purplish thing on her eyes.
Yes.
They could have done that for every champion. The blades look amazing. If you look into the blades she holds on her waist, they're golds.
That's true.
So
They look
it's
weird. She's like
Yeah.
having 2 weapons in her hands, real weapons, and then like plastic replicas strapped to her.
I don't know, man. Seems kind of fake.
Oh man, I would love to see the cape being black with those details being gold instead.
Imagine now being a ninja knave and she shines so much.
It's like, kill me now, please, skin. Shoot at me, senpai.
Working out at the Realm Gym really paid off.
I wanna put it up there.
I would put it there as well. Even the weapon just looks perfect with the colors that it has
Exactly.
and all the details. It just looks amazing.
She's got a lot of golden elements, just like that Maeve skin, but those golden parts are all metal. She doesn't have
Exactly.
any fabric that looks golden.
Her hair, it has a perfect shade of like almost going to gray, which looks
Yes.
just really cool.
Rage overwhelming!
I like it because the color of the hair, just like I said with Vivian, they put it the white shade.
That's true.
I mean, it's the same as the original one, but like they changed the color of her hair and still maintained that white, which goes to the palette. And I love the fact that they did the dagger with the same purplish white style.
Yes.
The weapon itself looks amazing, good, so I would actually put it in my precious up there.
True, and also the outer part of the cape, it's a different shade of gold, so you can actually see
Yes.
those details. Everything is there.
They maintained the normal colors of the leather on his belt. That makes it a little bit more natural.
Yes.
Not as goldish, fakey style. And I like the fact that he also changed the crystal on his necklace.
I am not one to sit idle.
Is there another tier above my precious? There's only one thing that I wish they could have done, but I think that would be an ask a little bit too much.
Okay.
Which is also make the golden weapon of the pre-corrupted Vora. Because that weapon itself, it just looks so good. Now imagine that in gold.
Yeah.
But her golden skin just looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
Metal is gold, the rest like feathers, everything, they have a perfect shade. Her eyes look amazing, and they put a little detail there. They go into a secondary skin that she has, not her original skin. They grab a detail from it, and they put it on the gold skin. Her skin color is just like Herald. They just didn't put the tattoos, the lines that it has on that skin.
It's like a mix between Herald and the default one. Man, with all the love and respect for you, I would love to put her here, but nobody can beat Barik. I think Barik should remain the waifu.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
If it's by personal preference, you can just throw it up on the lowest bottom tier possible. It has so little gold on the skin that it's just weird. But the weapons look amazing, not gonna lie.
Yes.
It just has one flaw, is when you throw the weapons,
Yes.
they're only gold in your hands. They'll become natural color when they're in the air,
kinda
which is kind of weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tiberius, where do you learn magic transmutation, where you can change the weapon on the fly?
Built in blood!
It doesn't feel like a gold skin. Check the default, check the golden skin, you'll see it's almost the same thing. It just changes a little bit of the fabric, and that's it. It's the same thing. Even his belt is red still. His boots have the same color.
Yeah.
His necklace is still purple. The weapon itself, though, it looks amazing.
It's not even like one color, you can see the entire rainbow there and it's shiny. Dredge, you should thank your stupid spammy squid for keeping you away from this tier. Only because of your skid, we are keeping you up here.
Yeah.
Did you freeze?
Money, unfortunately, which I also have the golden skin, it looks like the default skin. It goes from silver to gold a little bit on some of the things. And the thing is, her weapons don't even change. Because unfortunately, they're all golds, both on
Yes.
default and gold skin. Even the leather on her boots, it's supposed to be leather, like, and you
Yes.
look at Sky, she has the leather that it's like black leather, right? She's having gold on pieces that it's fabric.
So weird.
Everything that she has on her lock of her hair is still gold. Exactly the same thing as the default.
You know something is very off when her non-golden recolors are more different than the golden skin.
I'm sorry, I'm on it. And I worked really hard to get that gold skin.
Gold is eternal.
Drogos finally got his dream come true, and he's now wearing gold.
I like how they changed his color skin to be black, which goes with the color palette. But all the crystals he has are still red. They didn't change to the white rainbow thing.
They should do that, why?
That's why I don't put it on the top. And I'm sorry if Infernal's gonna see this and she's gonna be like mad.
My fuse gets longer.
Bumpkin, or more like Mr.
Gold
Moneybags.
King.
Literally.
Yeah, because that's a lot of gold. This is another one of those skins that when you look at the weapons, it just looks so great and looks so
Yeah.
cool. The rest looks cool again. They try to go with the purple on the crystals, still from the default, which is the same mistake from Drogon.
Yes.
I don't know why. His cape looks amazing. It's still fabric where the gold is, but it looks good.
Crystals are supposed to reflect light more than the other materials, so crystals should be brighter than the rest. So in the default skin, because everything is dark blue, the crystals stand out, but in the golden skin, it actually looks darker than the gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Shiny.
Years of training paying off.
Shalling. Oh my god.
Have you ever seen liquid gold in Paladins? Because this is how
Yeah.
his pants look like blobs of gold, I know.
I don't know what they were planning with his pants, but that looks pretty damn weird, I'm not gonna lie. His weapon looks amazing, I like how they put the crystals there, but they still tried to keep the red bandana there, but there's too much gold. I think this is the same mistake that went for Canessa, really.
Yeah.
I don't know until what point, what could they do there? If they put it in black, would it look too bad? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a hard choice, so I can't really blame them, but...
And here's an issue. If you look at the bag of his arrows and you look at his weapon, they are not the same shade of gold.
It's kind of brass, yeah, it's not even gold.
Yes? What do you want?
Kinessa, you belong right next to him.
They could have saved this one with putting black pants. The bag could also have been black and gold, not only gold.
You have the boots, that's a lot of gold already, and you have the gun, which covers more of her torso, which is also gold, so that should be enough.
Yes, definitely.
Harris, we need you to save this Kinessa skin, please.
Can I help you with something?
I kind of like the skin, actually.
It's not bad.
And I don't understand what the hell happened with Ziggs. That's not even gold, that's just pure yellow, or they kept the red hair. They didn't want to put it black. Maybe they actually tried and saw that
It doesn't look weird.
maybe it was too much. But I like how they didn't put her pants also gold, or pants or her leggings or whatever that is.
Yes.
She has a gray feather on the edge of where the rope goes. And the default skin actually just has like 2 green ones. It just went for the weapon and decided, let's give it a little touch of gray here. And actually it looks good.
Shiny.
Yeah, shiny, definitely. The bird kind of kills it.
I just love the way the clothes are white, and the tail is perfect.
It just looks really great.
Like, I just wish they changed the ability effects too.
Yeah.
Like, for now we have the vanilla effects on the golden skin. It's not awful, but there's room for improvement. So,
Oh, you can just throw it up there.
Shiny.
My plan is in motion.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put it on my precious. I don't like Vivian, but her gold skin actually looks nice. You got white, silver, arson elements. The only thing they didn't change was the red on the crystal that she has on her chest, but it's so small that you don't even notice.
Yes.
They change it, even the sensodrons from the ultimate, it just looks really cool. And they have the right colors on the right spots. So fabric is black and the rest is gold. And I like what they did with her knees. They could have done the same thing with, like, for example, Canessa and everything. It has an extra color there that still belongs in the color palette. And it doesn't look too goldish or too black. So it looks perfect. And the crystal that she has on the weapon is the same one as Barrack. So if you like that one, you gotta look at this one as well.
I see why you put it on my precious. Also, is it me, or you can no longer see the clipping on her belt?
No, they fixed it.
I did point it out in my fan service skin video.
Yeah, they noticed apparently as well.
My fire is eternal.
It probably needs a remake, yeah, because this is not a gold skin. I'm sorry, what is this?
The only thing that changes her weapon.
Yeah, even the lock of her hair, everything, she didn't change the color of her hair. Most of her fabric just changed it to black, that's it. And the rest was already pretty much gold. What was gold remained gold. There's no extra gold.
It looks like the default skin, but during night, because the blue is just less saturated.
The weapon, you can definitely see the difference, but the body, not at all. Zero.
Oh my god, this is so bad, yes. Well, it was the first skin, so hopefully they will revisit someday.
Probably shiny. The fabric, the little edges being gold and everything all look good. I don't know what kind of makeup he has there, but that's too shiny to be makeup.
Look, Golden Streaks belongs on a fashion magazine cover. You cannot change my mind.
The feathers being too shiny is just weird for me. I don't know.
Okay, maybe if they made the feathers that silver color, maybe that could help.
Valor, grace,
I don't know, man, but the gold on this skin actually looks good with her. I mean, she's kind of like a queen almost, right?
That actually makes sense.
The weapon itself just looks perfect. Then she has that little touch of white because of her hair, some of her crystals, and even the metals. Like she has the pearls, both in the back and the front. The gold in this skin actually looks good. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Maybe because she shows a lot of skin unlike Charlene or Kinessa.
Probably.
It's an extra color that doesn't make it look completely gold.
Stop right there!
Bomb King, they put fabric on the edges of the cape. They put it in gold. And
Yes.
here, they did the complete opposite. Whatever it's like that, they made it black. And whatever it's feathers,
Yeah.
which is gold. His hair being black looks good. The horns in gold as well because it looks natural. His necklace gold. Everything looks good. It's just the fabric and the tissues. I still don't understand
Yes.
why they put the green on the crystal in the chest.
Maybe even like the war paint on his face could be black.
Yeah, could be black because it almost looks like the default.
Well, maybe they didn't want to make it look like facial hair.
To look like a little beard.
Mustache drug.
Shiny.
Who's carrying who now?
Personally, I would think it's gold to shiny.
Yeah, I would put it in shiny. I like the skin, but it just looks so golden. It's so massive, right? But the colors actually look nice.
Yeah, because it's such a complex model, right? Unlike Kinessa or Charlene, it doesn't have one plain golden surface.
If you spin the skin, you will see that his golden skin has a Borderlands style kind of thing going on. I think they did that to highlight a little bit more of the edges so you could see the gold especially. I like the leaves being black. The little mushrooms on the limbs also being black looks pretty good.
Imagine if they made it black and with the leaves being gold. That would look awful. So I'm really happy they went for the gold.
That'd be weird. That'd just be really weird. I
That'd
don't
be
know if it
cursed.
would look well.
Join us in battle.
I hate that skin 100%. It was one of the first few skins that I grinded as well for the level 50, and I don't use it at all. The crystal in the middle of his chest doesn't even look like the purplish we're talking about. It has the opposite of what we've been talking about, where the fabric it should be black and the edges should be gold. It's a complete opposite. And in game, it almost looks like orange. I don't know. It just feels like if they switch the colors, it would be better. I like what they did with the feathers on the head, though.
That's how all feathers should look like. On Strix and on Grok.
Exactly. The rope that he has around his waist can still be gold. It looks good. Beyond that, I hate the skin. I would love to see a remake to the skin.
Farewell.
In my opinion, I would put it up there. This is one of the last few skins that came out as well, so they had a lot of practice already. You see the purplish on a lot of places. A weapon has the silver as well. It looks really good. And then like they put it a subtle little gold style on the end of her ears and on the tail.
Yes.
So it doesn't look full black and it still has the touch of gold.
She doesn't have a lot of clothes, which, I mean, she's a waifu, she was designed like this, but they really took what they had and they really made the best they could with it, so I can only appreciate that.
There's one thing as well that it draws me to the skin is that if you pay attention to the default one, she has white hair,
Yes.
right? And her tail has that fading from blue and so on. That's what they did exactly with the gold skin. It looks well.
I'm the queen of the dance.
Oh, Ram needs to be up there. I love the effect they put it on his arm. This is exactly the effect that we complained about Androxus that he needed to have.
Yes.
The color of his skin now changes, goes into the black, so he has a little bit of black, but the rest of the things that he has is not fabric. So it makes sense that it looks gold.
Yes.
And I like how he grabbed the crown from the subjugator and put it up there in the gold skin.
It's probably one of my favorite details about the skin, also the tail. It's shining and because it moves, it kind of gives it like a more menacing look. And it's also had that rainbow hue change.
Yes, it doesn't have too much, it only has on the right places. Even the tattoo is like that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a fan.
It doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look too good. I don't know.
It doesn't bring nothing new to the table. They just pretty much removed the blue. A little bit more gold instead of metal.
Yeah, and it's not even like full black. His pants still have the same color, and he still has the blue one. And the thing that he has in the front with the sword. The rest all looks pretty cool, okay, but it doesn't have those color palette that looks like a golden skin. I would prefer the legendary skin that he has more than the golden skin, honestly.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I knew this would work.
Just leave it off. Don't put it anywhere. Torvald doesn't need to be there. No, honestly, I would probably put him like on the I don't know Rick looks fake to me. There's too much tissue that looks molten golden like Xiaoling, but it doesn't look the worst. I like his backpack.
And the weapon.
You have 3 different shades of gold. The little pendulum looks like orange.
Yes.
The rest of his skin looks like yellow, molten golden from Xiaoling. And then like the metal that he has on his waist It looks like the yellow from Ziggs. It's all over the place, but it doesn't look like the worst. I'll give them a point for trying, because they did try. They just didn't know what to put what and where.